Hello everybody, this is Rydo and we are back for even more The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I'm gonna just start off with the apologies this episode. Last episode we said we would make it a short run, and then I got into an awesome challenge that I beat and turned it into a 2-hour run. So what was going to be a very short episode turned into a very long episode, which also apologize, had a bathroom break in the middle of the episode. Turns out my software does not have a pause option at all, so there's no way for me to pause a recording. All I could do is leave it like I did, or stop the recording and make a new episode. Starting at the same spot, and then you probably don't want that. I said we were gonna do Eve. We're working our way down. We tried twice with the question mark guy, could not win. Eve has 2 hearts, 2 speeds, 1 attack. It has 2 items. The dead bird, which is a not very good item. You'll see when you take damage, the dead bird shows up, and it will attack creatures that are very close to you, but not do a lot more. I've made sure this recording, no excessive fans are on. Hopefully there'll be less pops. I can keep that to a minimum. The other item, but the trade-off of not having fans, of course, is it is gonna get hot. So I'm gonna suffer for you. The other item is the Whore of Babylon. When she's down to 1 heart or less, she will transform and have it looks like double the attack damage. So look here, we start off with an attack damage of 1. We're gonna want to get that up, but the Whore of Babylon, as soon as that activates, we're gonna come back here and see if we're up to 3 or if it's just 2. I know it either doubles or it gives 3 bars straight up. You see the 2 items, you see the seed. Let's get in this. Trying to start games faster. Trying to not boss rushing or anything like that, but we are trying to not have tons of talk in the menus. It seems like it feels longer to me than it probably does to you, but I'm still working on getting the feeling of that. So we got this parasite. It has these split shots, so when the shot hits, it will split and go at like a 90-degree angle. Although it's not a guaranteed 90-degree angle, it seems to be kind of still curving forward. Is that a blue rock? I don't think it is. So here's a good place. We'll just do this. This thing pops up every time you get down to 1. So now you have blood tears. You've been transformed, and your damage is now 3. So it was 1. It's now 3. Pretty much you're gonna want to keep that damage up early game, and so this second heart's not gonna be, you don't want it full. You do want tons of black hearts, you do want tons of soul hearts, because I certainly am not gonna be able to survive just on 1 heart. I've heard more speculation that you can't take damage on the floor much. Not just that you absolutely have to take no damage on the floor, but you can't take much damage on the floor, it seems like, to get the deal with the devil. So maybe we'll try out a strategy where we run to the boss rooms on the non-final boss floors where we can still get out. Well, actually that's only a problem with mom's foot that you can't get out automatically. All the other ones seem to let you out just fine. But if we rush to the bosses and try and beat them without taking damage, well then we will increase the likelihood, or we should increase it. You can see the bird did do some work there. It's just a matter of getting that bird to actually decide it wants to attack. It just kind of hovers around. I don't know if it's a time thing more than an actual, oh, what would be the word? Can you even get a deal with the devil on the first floor? I'm not certain you can. Bad trip. We know what that is. We may be able to use this again. Full health. Well, pretty fly. Pheromones. I should have kept the pheromones since I don't have any other items to pick up. We've got some hearts here. Let's go back to the sacrifice room. Sacrifice room always takes one. So let's take this half heart. Try it again. Oh great. Well, it gave me a chest, but not the chest I wanted. What a waste. Oh well, we've got our heart here. Can't do anything more. Move on. There is an ability to skip like loading screens for the bosses, but if you do it, you might hit the wrong button and do something you weren't planning to. Plus, I'm showing you the game as I'm playing it, so I don't really have any intention of skipping bosses, even if we were well into hundreds and hundreds of episodes. Every episode could be a first episode for somebody, and no reason to cut you out of content. The loading screens aren't fast. They're not even probably actual loading screens. They're probably just title cards to tell you who you're gonna fight. Gives you a little bit of time to mentally prepare. On other games where there are actual loading screens, I don't see myself cutting those out either because of just the difficulty in that. It would be rather difficult to come in and edit things out. YouTube does have that ability. It's just, it's not easy enough. Not using professional video recording software or editing software. No offense to the software I am using, but I'm just using the free stuff, and when you use the free stuff, I don't have the options or to easily, it would be accurate to say easily, edit things. And I don't know how much nicer it would really be even if I did edit it, because you're still watching me play, you're still listening to me talk. I can do some stuff to fix those problems. I really can do nothing to fix the problem where you're actually still watching me. That's your own mental problem that you'll have to deal with a trained psychologist. Just kidding, please don't leave. But I was thinking about the Hearthstone recordings, and it's probably a little weird to talk about the other recording you're doing in the recordings you're in the other game, but anyways, I was thinking about it, and Hearthstone has an interesting system where if I power through the 3 quests I get in 3 days, I can make all the recordings for 3 days in 1 day, and then have a bit of a break, which very well might be appreciated in Hearthstone, because it can get pretty grindy. I would say you die more in Hearthstone than you do Isaac, if you can believe it. The reason he turned yellow there is I have Midas touch, so if I was able to kill him at that point, he would have dropped pennies. I believe that's how it works. Now, I'm up to 2 because I got health up. I won't lose this Horror Babylon effect until I leave the room. See, I have this little gold-like suit. Were there any hearts? No. I guess I could go unlock the shop, but I only have 2 pennies. Best thing I could hope for in there would be a greed to give me more pennies to get to the next floor. I have this Empress card, so the question is, when do I want to use the Empress card? I think now is the time to use it, just right now. If the thought is taking damage and time to beat the boss on each floor affects the deal with the devil rooms, we're not on the first floor, we know that, and we haven't taken any damage yet, so use it now. I'll be able to escape here, so let's just try not to take any damage here, and maybe we'll get a deal with the devil. There's a chance of that here on this guy. I'm not doing tons of damage. This can be a long fight. If I take one heart of damage, I'll do the Horror Babylon, but then I'd take 1 heart of damage. So I prefer just to keep dodging and keep doing my slow little cutting here of his life. Well, that's 1. If I can convince the bird to attack him. 2 hearts, 2 hits of damage. Well, that didn't work. Still gonna do the other floors, so still item, still trinket rooms. At least we have some health up. I really would like to get these pennies. They do this to me a lot. They give me this hole. Here's an item, here's some pennies. You gotta be flying to get to them. I have some thoughts about what causes the donation machine to not jam, and maybe one of the thoughts is leaving pennies on the floor will increase how many pennies you can put in it. My other thought is having extra pennies after you beat the game might increase the number of pennies. My third thought about it could be it's just based on how many times you've played the game in total. I couldn't imagine at the moment that it was anything else. It has to be one of those 3 things if it is anything and not just a random. It also might be some percentage close to 50% of the number of pennies you have, because I've had it jam up when I had 2 pennies and put 1 in, and then I've had it jam up when I had 50 pennies and put around 25, but not exactly 25. Probably will do, like I was saying, you can do in Hearthstone, if you power through and make a day of Hearthstone, you could do all 3 of the quests in one day, make at least 3 recordings. I was thinking maybe I would just record in one run and do all the quests and chop that up into 3 episodes, but that won't work because then I won't have the intros or any of or the outros in the right places. I would have to look at a clock and still stop after a certain time, which is what I'm doing now. I'm looking at the Hearthstone thing, doing about 3 games and stopping. Recordings that are not yet on Hearthstone are actually a lot shorter than what I felt comfortable with, because I would stick to 3 games and they'd go by pretty quickly. If I'm gonna do an arena run on top of Hearthstone though, I was thinking about doing 1 arena run every week after the new expansion pack comes out. So if I do that, I would then have even more episodes that I have to squeeze into that time. And it's really getting to that point with it. It's like I'm running into, if I don't make recordings longer, I'm going to not have enough days in the week to post them all. Will that all lead to some kind of colossal blow up and burnout on my part? It's possible. It's certainly possible that a month into it we'll have 100 recordings of games, and I'll just be like, well, I'm tired of that, so no new recordings for a while, and then you won't hear from me for another month, and you'll just have to go back and rewatch the previous 100 episodes. Would I want to do like a seasonality thing? I don't think that makes sense at all. There are no seasons really in like TV seasons when it comes to playing video games. We might take holidays off, but I would probably tend to lean to not taking holidays off and instead taking weeks after holidays off. That would be more my style. So, say Christmas is getting close. It's about a month away at this point. I would tend more to take the week after New Year's off and not record then or post then than I would not record and post on Christmas. Maybe I won't record on Christmas, but I'll have postings because I'm ahead of recordings and I want to stay ahead. I could be weeks and weeks ahead if I wanted to be. It's all a matter of just how many recordings I'm willing to do in a day. All this certainly will change if I run out of time. If life situations change and I don't have the massive amount of free time I have at the moment, then of course recordings might go away for months, years, forever. All possibilities and likelihoods. Okay, so we have 7 coins. We have the golden key. No reason whatsoever not to come in here. So I'm gonna buy a soul heart. And I'm gonna get to 777. 776. 777. Did nothing. I didn't really think it was gonna do anything. Just thought, you know, it would be cool. And it wasn't. Totally wasn't. Alright, so I don't believe the golden key unlocks chests for free. I still think you need a key for those. Just unlocks doors. No opportunity whatsoever to get these items. I would have needed a flying ability or a magnet to pick these up, and did not get any of those. would need 2 bombs to get that chest, or the flying ability again to get that chest. As you've seen so far, Midas Touch sounds like a great item, but it really isn't that useful. It isn't, because you have to touch the creature, which potentially does damage to you, and isn't worth it, and then you have to kill him while he's still turned and frozen as gold, which is a small amount of time. But it's not negative in any way. So. We got no evidence to support the thought that taking the damage on the floor changed it, but we did take 2 damage in that boss fight. We're doing pretty good on health. We've got this semi-decent sawed-off unicorn horn item. It seems to do mostly what the unicorn horn does, but I think it's a little weaker somehow. The description says you feel stumpy, which is easy to misread and think it says you feel stompy, which is a different item. Stompy gives you the ability to walk on rocks. This just gives you a, I think, less damage version of the unicorn horn. But it's one use. So, reason I'm not using it right now is because I'm stupid. There's no reason why I shouldn't have popped it in every room with an enemy. So, I'm running into this guy. You can't use the tears when you're doing that, when you're using it. See, he's not doing much damage at all. To get this, basically gonna have to get him to blow himself up to do any real damage. I'm also not hitting him very well. Get the dead bird in there to do some damage. As you can see, definitely want to try and do the Horror Mammon. If I could get some deal with the devil things, I would try and trade off all the hearts I have for, you know, more damage, more abilities, because attack is still at 1. I have not gotten any damage up on my regular tiers. Taking 1 damage for every room is not a strategy that's gonna win. So I was talking about how I was thinking I would do the Hearthstone recording, and what during the Hearthstone recording in that fashion opens me up to do is it gives me at least a couple days to focus in on these recordings. I still kind of want the blood bag, even though I just used this to get the whole Babylon attack. Sorry if that's the name of the item. I'm not gonna apologize for calling it what it's called. This whole game has items in it and it's designed to be offensive, so if you take particular offense about this one item, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna stop calling it by its name. So, by having a few days, so back to the previous conversation, having a few days to really focus in on this, I can do, I'm thinking at least 2 recordings a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the night. I said in the Hearthstone ones I would do, was thinking doing Hearthstone in the morning and I think at night. that doesn't really work on the quest stuff because I need to power through on the quests, and so if it takes me, and I need to get rid of them and achieve them. Like, it's not just get rid of them. I need to achieve them, get that gold, make some progress that way. All right, so I'm gonna hold off, see if I can get a cheat. We have the blood bank down there. We have lots of good pennies versus, I don't think there are. There might be an item called bad penny, but there's no bad pennies in general. Except for in the real world. In the real world, pennies are useless. I have this plan. We should get rid of pennies and phase them out by having it be that any small piece of candy, like you would give out at Halloween, like those small pieces, maybe even a little bit smaller, where it's just one bite. A lot of those Halloween things could be 2 bites or 3 bites if a kid was eating it. But we should make those be legal tender for pennies. And so, if you're at like a store and they owe you 3 pennies, they'll just give you 3 candies. And thus will phase out the penny system because people will just eat all the candies and keep all the bills, the dollar bills and all that. It's not going to help the obesity crisis any of this plan. I'm not using my item at all. I'm just being dumb. Here. In fact, with Midas Touch, it probably would synergize pretty well. Okay, so this large battery lets you have 2 chargers, and then I could have a soul heart. I would like a bomb too. So, gonna try and remember to use this item. Bam, 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 bam. See, it's not killing them, it's just freezing them. So this item is not synergizing like I wish it would with Midas Touch. I'm hoping to find a new item to replace it, particularly since I spent 15 coins on the battery. If I had 2 bombs, I could get to this guy, but I don't. Get a bit of a bind here because these blood things are being blocked by rocks. So this is also limiting my movement. So once he starts deciding he's going to shoot me in the face, I don't know what I'm going to do besides just get shot in the face. Maybe I can keep the damage up. Maybe he won't get to that point. Maybe he's the different shade of his version where he's not going to do those kind of attacks. Notice you shoot over his mounds over there, they hit the flies that are behind him. Got the bird. He hasn't tried to shoot me in the face at all. I bet he's one of those variants that doesn't do that. So, pick up these hearts, why not? Still in the fight, still gotta kill these 2 guys. What ridiculousness. Alright. Let's take this damage and range up. That's what we want. I would have liked to have been able to trade more. I would have liked to have 3 trades here. Maybe to turn me into Guppy right then and there. What is this? Guppy's hairball. Oh no. Okay, that's fun. If you remember from the previous recording, we did a lot of this with Guppy's hairball because we could not shoot tears. Here, I can still shoot cheers, it's not a problem. And that is a step towards Guppy. Here, this does not pop mushrooms. I wish there was more items. There were more items that did. Cannot get to this bomb at all. Can get to the key, don't really need the key. I do have the key for the challenge room. I think we're gonna do the challenge room just for the fun of it. So what I want to bomb is this. So first things first, run around. There's specific orders to doing everything that are the right orders, and then there's a million other ways that you could do it that are the wrong ways. It's really that simple. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy this and get some more pennies from that blood bank. Maybe I can place the bomb between the blood bank and the rock. No, it's too far away. I should have placed it closer. Thought things out. Another great example of there's just one perfect order to do things, and then there is the imperfect order to do things. Many imperfect ways to do things. And it's kind of exaggerated to say I'm even doing it perfect. I'm just trying to be more perfect. I'll tell you what, if I get some more hearts, I'll come back and run over this and open this. Doing that's difficult because you're gonna take at least 2 damage. You're gonna hit it, you're gonna try and pick up the items, and then you're gonna run over it. And at that time, you will recover it and will be doing another set of damage. So, let's hit this, hit this. Gonna try and pick up all these pennies and then hit that demon thing. Oh, I already hit the demon thing, it was a troll bomb. Alright, well, just maybe I got lucky. We're fighting this guy, maybe he's the only one I have to fight because we're still kind of on an early level. I can pop my item. I'm gonna hold off until about half a second before it looks like it's gonna take damage to use it. Doesn't seem like it does a lot of useful things. Let's see. Not really doing any major damage there. One more hit, and this round is done. How long were we running? It takes about 10 minutes a floor, I say. I'm estimating. So if we've done 3 floors, I think we've probably gone about 30 minutes. There's no clock on the screen. And I did not look at any clock before I recorded that. I'm gonna have to get better at that. I'm gonna have to stick one somewhere right in my line of sight. So we're gonna do one more run. We're gonna try Eve. If we fail on this Eve, which we very possibly could, we're gonna move on to the next episode and the next character. We're gonna go through each character that I have unlocked at the moment, but in no way am I guaranteeing we're gonna win with them. I have some that I'm good at, some that I sometimes get lucky with, and some that I almost can always lose. After I unlock 1 or 2 more things, maybe 3 things, it would be possible if I became a much better player to get all of the criteria done on every character in 2 runs. It should, once you unlock all the final bosses possible, you can go all the way to the final bosses on one side, one branch, and then play it again and go all the way to the final bosses on another branch. Money equals power. We're at 1 power here. I am very interested in how much a penny is really worth. As far as I understand it, every penny is going to raise your damage. But by how much? You can have 99 pennies. Are you going to be super overpowered at 99 pennies, or are you going to just be at maximum at 99? That's a big difference. Okay, so 1 penny, let's see what it does. Still 1 bar, not completely surprising. There are, let's see, 7 bars. I would guess that 10 pennies is probably the amount to move me up 1 bar. Are those bars a 1-to-1 ratio? More than likely they aren't. More than likely, your attack could be anything between 0 and 100, or 0 and 1,000. Could be 0 and 32,000. I'm not sure if there's a hard cap on the amount of damage, other than if you just had all the items and all the pills. There's a certain limit on what the maximum number of items you could have. But if you were to like cheat the game and figure out a way to get an unlimited amount of damage up pills and just keep doing that, I'm not sure there's an actual hard limit it would stop you at, or not. So when you have like a creature that leaves these spider nests, not only do they shoot out the annoying spiders, but they become distractions for your companions like the bird, who will sit here and instead of focusing on the person you should be focusing on, will then go after the spider nest that I can deal with later. Alright, here's an item. The Halo all stats up. That's a health up. That's everything up. Although my luck didn't go up. But look at my damage. I went up like 3 damage by getting the Halo. Now I'm at like 4. Does the Halo increase your damage every time you have more hearts? Could that be it? Interesting. I'll have to investigate that. I thought it just was a permanent one-time thing. Talking of permanent one-time things, there's an item called the Pandora's Box. I probably won't see it. May have not even unlocked it, but it gives you a different item depending on which floor you're on, but you can only use it once. It takes no energy, but what you would want to do is you would want to hold on to it until you have a really good other item that you want to pick up. And whatever, you would want to hold on to it as long as possible until that point. If you took it all the way to the very last level and opened it, who knows what happens. I mean, it would be interesting to see if anybody has tried at this point to take Pandora's Box into the very last final boss on both branches and opened it and see what happens. Wouldn't surprise me one bit if that unlocks something. But if you can't go that far, every floor you go down deeper, it gives you a little bit better items. So you don't want to pop it open as soon as you get it. if you can avoid it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of pausing here on this run. I want to find out. See the health is back down to 2. What is building up the damage? I meant the damage is back down to 2. I must have something that's giving me rage. Rage goes up when you take damage. It used to, from what I heard, go up when you killed creatures too, but I think they changed that. So, let's see. I'm gonna go in the pain room. Let's see if the damage goes up. Well, nope. Not yet, at least. So maybe it is killing creatures and I've heard wrong. Lots of speculation and rumors. Lots and lots of speculations and rumors going on in this game. The only person that could tell you for sure and are the creators, and who's to say that they would tell you the correct things anyways. That's the beauty of playing this game. It is also the beauty of playing this game as it is relatively new. I'm sure a year down the line, most people will have made their determinations about what every item does, and there'll be a general general agreement about what items do. Whatever item I picked up, oh, it's this parasite thing. So this parasite companion, every time he eats somebody, he's giving me hearts. This could be a really great companion, actually. Could turn out to be a very good companion. Well, let's see. I want more coins, I want bombs. How can I get any of those things? I don't think I can. Let's get that up to 780. Maybe on this run, if we're really lucky, we'll get another 20 and just get that up to 800. Dumb dingle. I hate him. I'm gonna just pop this Book of Anarchy on him. Well, that didn't turn out that well for me. Didn't think it was going to. 2 hearts damage, almost at the very beginning. If I can just use the poops in my favor. That's what these poops are here for. All I need to do is stand diagonally from him. He can't hit me. Hurry up, kill him, kill him, kill him. Barely made out alive on that one. It is a very difficult balance here. I mean, take your life down to almost nothing and we will give you a lot more attack, or keep your life high enough that you might actually survive and you will have a super weak attack. Now I spent those pennies so that the attack really didn't go down any. I still have damage equals power. Don't see it now, but that's one of the things, is that one item will change your appearance and take away the appearance of another item. You'd probably look like a horrible mess and not be able to see anything or figure out what's going on if it kept every single item that changed your appearance on your face. But as far as I understand it, it's still working for me. If I can get a bomb, I can get over there for free. Otherwise, I'd have to walk over the spikes, neither of which I want to do at this moment. out of keys. It shows me 2 key rooms. I have no keys. Notice how this guy is way more proactive than the dead bird about trying to find enemies, attack enemies, and actually damage them. Dead bird's probably one of the most useless of the companions. There are some. I don't know if Dead Baby does anything. Or Dry Baby. I think it drops soul hearts on random things. There could be a companion that literally does nothing. Ramming speed, so that means I could run into people and do damage, but it does increase your damage, and I don't think it means you're gonna not take damage. But you do get these cool horns. See, I ran into him, then took damage. So much for the thought that that would protect you. Maybe it synergizes real well with some other items. That was lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Alright. Counterfeit penny. What does the counterfeit penny do, I think? I wonder. So this guy has to get the kill and probably do most of the damage to be counted. I'm gonna pop the Book of Anarchy mostly because I want to blow up those things more than I want to blow up the enemies. There goes some balls of steel. Had I known that's what that was, I would have 48-hour energy. Someone told me how to pronounce that. It's hemoptysis is how I was told it was pronounced. Not sure if that's 100% accurate, but someone who told me how to do this was a nurse. So I'll take that as fact that is pronounced hemoptysis. It's like M-O-P, even though it's not spelled that way. It is a condition of coughing up blood, is what it was explained to me. And that certainly makes sense, that you're coughing up blood. So I'm in the store. Does the counterfeit penny let me steal an item? No. That's too much to hope for. There are items. There's an item called store credit where you can just everything is 0 pennies, and there's I think another item where the next thing you buy is just 0. I was watching someone use store credit. Turns out it also worked with Deal with the Devil rooms, so you could get a Deal with the Devil for 0 hearts. So I've got this nice soul heart still. Now I don't have to worry about that. That really puts an end to that thought. I was gonna talk about why I couldn't just go to the blood bank and bomb myself and all that, but none of that's true now because I lost the soul heart. Wish I had more bombs. Blood bank will not give you bombs or keys, only pennies. But pennies will be fine because then can go buy another bomb. Have not done any secret rooms or super secret rooms just because I haven't had the bombs in either one of these runs. I could try and convince this guy to attack me right here, but it's too dangerous. These guys are a little fast for the companion. I didn't see myself pick up a heart, but I look at full, like I'm at full health again. Maybe it doesn't always show that heart up thing. I would think it would. Every time it does it. Down to half a heart again. Nut bomb. Could be a secret room here. Let's see. We already found the secret room accidentally, so we would only be looking for the super secret room. Let's go ahead and use this. Will I pick up a penny? Did I get 1 penny or 2 pennies? Let's see. I have 3 pennies now. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna pick up, I should get 5, but I got 6. So the counterfeit penny, on occasion, increases, gives you 1 extra penny. So, on a pretty good occasion it seems like too. The IV bag, well, let's just use this. We have 1 heart. Maybe we will get really lucky and blow up into a super secret room. Have we fought the boss already? Is a good question to ask. That pill could be full health. Could be any kind of full health pill. We've got these energy things. I should not be using the IV bag at the moment. I need to go get the this item, Anarchist Cookbook. We're gonna try and be super careful here and pop this off. Use those batteries up. So it's either here or here if it's in this room. So I just need that and that. That was not super careful. Question, can I, if it's here or here, can I get a bomb to appear here or here? Let's try this again. No. Still have no clue. Oh, it can't be north anyways. It's got to be here. Gosh, where is it? We certainly should have blown a hole here. Certainly should have blown a hole here. Guess it could be here. I want this pill, but another charge on this will give me more chance. Assuming I don't kill myself. Risky, risky, risky. Maggie's faith. Might work. Only problem now is jam that up good. We don't have to worry about that for this round. All I have to do now is win. It's that simple. I just have to win this battle and not die, and then at least I can get to the next level. So, Husk, there's a decent chance of winning against him. I've got the Horde battle on, activated. I just gotta not take 2 things of damage. Maybe my little guy over here will eat some of these flies and such and give me some health back even. Alright, little guy, go after him. Mom's current purse. See what this pill does, pretty fly. Well then that gives me another pretty fly. Balls of steel. So if I did have 5, I would want to go do that. Perfect time to use hemoptysis, as I've been told it's pronounced. Do I want to do something crazy though? With the counterfeit coin in tow. I don't have it now, but I'll go get it. Can I get 15 coins and buy another item? $15 coins will let me buy another item. This was balls of steel at the very least. So, let's see this. 2 for that one. 1 for that one. 10 for that dime. Would have been really cool if the counterfeit penny gave me 20. 15 for that one. So let's go ahead and pick this up. Broken watch. It's gonna on occasion slow down things. We still got hearts. Let's keep going. Let's see, 2 for that one. 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 I would need to get a nickel or a dime on this last one. But might as well risk it. 2 for that one and 2 for that one. There's no more hearts on this floor. Use the balls of steel. That'll be fine. Can't get this item, but we could, through this trickery, get a lot more. So there you have 2 items that are synergizing good, and I don't want to even keep them. Maybe I do want to keep them. I'm not having great luck on the what's the word? On the Anarchy Cookbook. I won't have any bombs. Let's take Maggie's faith. Hopefully that's the right call on that one. Hopefully. Let's go. Maggie's faith. At the very least, I know it gives you 1 white heart at the beginning of your floor. If you had Maggie's faith and the shovel, that would synergize really nicely. So I have 1 white heart. That means I need to beat this floor completely and leave it without taking 4 soul heart damages or get more soul hearts. Could do this. I want an escape trick if I'm gonna get in there. We kind of hurt ourselves there. Here's the broken watch in action. These guys have the little snail. The music slows down. Very possibly I've already seen this and I'm explaining it again for no reason. If only we were guaranteed more items in the shop and shops to show up in each floor, I think it would be a better item. Let's get this guy out there. Come on. Eat those guys, Worm. Eat them and give me their life. Maybe Poop doesn't have any life and that's why he's not attacking him. That wouldn't surprise me. If they just came out with a whole different class. But the Poop eyes are I think new to Rebirth. I don't recall seeing them. Eat them, eat them, eat them. That was a waste. He's trying so hard to eat this guy, and he's just not being given the opportunity. Well, I could try and fight the bots and just be done with it, get that one heart. I could also try and find another white heart and solve the problem that way. I think this item was a good item, the pill. Do I want to get the pill? Almost certain this was a good item. No, I have no idea. Telepills. Well, finally you've gotten to see the I Am Error room. At the least, I need one key back here. So I want to try and blow this guy up. Or I could open one of these ones and use the troll bombs that are coming out of them. Still gonna keep Maggie's faith. But could not open this last one. We'll touch this. Telepathy for dummies. Still want the blood bag. But not gonna use it at the moment. Not even sure if I'd lose the white heart if I did lose it. Don't have to fight the boss on this floor. Just going straight down. We lucked out there. There was still items on that floor. Items on that floor that we could have gotten. So by beating the floor with a white heart, I got a white heart. By having Maggie's faith, I have another white heart. So every floor you go down and not take any red heart damage, you can build up your health quite a lot. There are only so many floors though, so great room for the broken watch to decide to work in. These guys often run too fast for you to kill them and overwhelm you, and when they're slowed down, they don't do that. My red hearts are at maximum, it seems now, because of my little leech friend here. I'm not sure I can use the Ivy bag though. I'm afraid if I use the Ivy bag, I'll lose the white heart. So if I lose the white heart, that's when we'll start using the Ivy bag. Don't really need to use it though, because as you can see, I have 21 coins at the moment. Be nice to find a shop pretty fast here. We still have damage equals money though, so if we can get more money, we could potentially raise our damage. I should not shot the Poop. Poop may, in that configuration, may very well keep him stuck, or at the very least it's gonna give him trouble. Come on, guy. Get out there and do some damage. guys away from me, let the companions do the whole damage. Down the one soul heart. Need some more soul hearts if I'm gonna keep it going. Just gonna waste 2 bombs. Can't see the map at all. Have no idea. But I was hoping to potentially find some way around some rooms. Alright, so these guys are slow. That's great. My companion will attack these. That is great. It's just hopefully the watch effect does not decide to turn itself off in the middle of a room. I am not certain it does do that or not. Maybe a sort of slow fight here. You may be viewing what could possibly be the easiest fight you could have in the game. It's just slowed down enemies that weren't that difficult to fight in the first place. The only thing that makes it difficult is they're shielded on their face sides, so you have to maneuver them and shoot them from behind. Well, what's this? We've already seen telepills, we've already seen everything. Alright, I can see forever. Another good pill. Alright, so what I want to do is just get my companion in there, if I can, and let him do all the work. I just don't believe the big poop can get through the opening here. These medium ones more than likely could. Yep, they can for sure. Down the south to half a soul heart. Maybe I can get some more soul hearts from these flames, if I'm really lucky. Not doing too bad on this Eve run. I know I've said it before, some of these guys, they feel like you're just gonna lose immediately. So hopefully one of these bombs takes them out. Both out. Well, it would really suck if it didn't take either one out. Or it would also really suck if it took them both out and there was no soul heart there. Do have a battery on the floor. Not gonna be helpful at the moment. Let's see. We've already been in this room. So we've seen all the rooms. Unless it's down in this room. Not gonna take the challenge room at the moment. We know what telepills look like, at least, so if we could get them, we would know we had them, and we could go get those out of 2 chests. I'm not sure how much weight you should put on a regular chest, a demon chest, or a or a lock chest, because in all actuality they all have a chance of well, that does not help me when you have curse of lost at all. I thought that might counteract it, but it didn't. That usually that item shows you all the secrets and such on the map, and this time it did not. So if we go north, there's a chance of a 2. Well, if you go through any door, there's always the chance of a 2 double-sized room. So there was my white heart. It either regained, I either regained the health through my companion, or the white heart was the damage. Talk about ridiculousness. If I had beaten this room without taking damage, and it would have still dropped that, I don't know if it would have. Maybe it's just taunting me here. Don't want to pick up the white heart at the moment, of course. Slowed down, still does the brimstone, still does the damage. Talk about ridiculousness. don't want to pick up the red hearts either, because I'm gonna, since I don't have any white hearts, I'm gonna come back and go through every room, pick up any red hearts, and use the IV bag, get more coins, get that damage up. Still at 2, so maybe it doesn't change the indicator. I would think having 27 coins, I would have put me up at least 1 on the damage level. Back to full health. I probably should just tap this every time I'm at full health. Really maximize this because he's giving me full health like crazy. My little leech friend. Just every time I see it at full health, I'm gonna go down to half health. We have opportunities to gamble. We have creatures to, more rooms to search. We have coins we can get. We have white hearts. We're getting everything we could possibly want on this floor. The only thing I can assume from that is that it's going to royally screw me, and we're gonna see like the adversary. It's just being, the game's being too nice to me. I cannot trust it. Certainly has felt like a more laid back recording. I mean, maybe the recordings are just gonna get more laid back. There was a probably initial surge, and now it's gonna be a bit more laid back. A little bit more pauses between statements, focusing on the game. I have noticed that I've gotten considerably better as the recordings go on. Very first few recordings, I lost every single time, and looked like I could not even beat the game if I tried. And I knew that wasn't completely true. Alright, so interesting thought here. We can get this. We can get this. We can get this. And we might as well get this at the moment. How many more things could I get? I could get this item, but I don't want it because it uses pennies. I'm doing a money equals power thing at the moment. We did not find the secret room. That is confusing me a little bit. So I'm a little confused here as to why I haven't found the secret room. Oh, it's because I haven't done this room yet. Alright, thank you, watch. If I had forgotten about this room and gone with the boss, probably the boss would have been slowing down. But who can prove that for sure? I just watch the warm dude work. Stay away and avoid damage. Cheesing it for sure. I can help out a little bit. So basically the plan is to get up to 99. Let this guy give me the health. Everyone he chomps, it's pretty obvious. It's almost 100% of what he chomps becomes hearts. So I'm gonna keep myself down to 1 heart. That gives me the whole Babylon. Ooh. I can see forever, got me in this room, did not have to spin the key. Happy about that. Pick up this mass sphere. I think I'll take it with me to the boss room, but if I push the bomb right here, I would not guarantee 4 damage, but let's go ahead and do it anyways. It's 2 skulls. There's a chance of getting black skulls in this, by blowing up these skulls, you get black hearts. Black hearts would be great. Red soul hearts are great too. Getting this leech to latch on is kind of the problem. We can't sit here forever. Oh, I've got the full card. Let's go. We had that challenge room. I'm not gonna go into the pain room. At least, I don't think we are. Well, I can't get into the challenge room. So, pick up that heart. Might as well. Were there any hearts over here? Yep. Let's just make a quick inspection of this whole area. This floor is pretty big, and with the Curse of the Lost, you can't see where your items are. So we have the full. We'll go in here for half a soul heart damage. See what's in here. 2 soul hearts. So already good trade. Let's see what's here. Troll bomb, use the full. We don't need to deal with him. So one of those situations where if I had flying ability, I would then, on top of, if I put a bomb here, it will slide. That'll be too dangerous to actually hit these guys. If I had flying, I would have gone in there for free and come out for free. So one of the rare occasions where you can actually get out of a pain room completely free. Flat penny, wealth of answers. Every time you pick up a coin, you get a coin. I believe a. What is it? Key. I have 1 key. It drops a key. Alright. So, get this up to 50 coins. So, look at our damage. Our damage is really high now, but that's all because of those extra 3 are just the Whore Babylon effect. They don't have anything to do with the coins. So now I have 4 keys. Wasn't an exact trade-off there, but that item still useful, still helpful. I guess I'm gonna want to come back and get this item later. Probably wouldn't matter if I got it now. I do have 3 bombs. Best I can do is put a bomb right about here. Try and hit some rocks. Try and hit that thing. The Emperor, another card I want to come back and get. Let's see. Let's put a bomb here. I could get my guy to latch onto him. Do I want to waste my last bomb here? I guess I am. If only I could get my guy to latch onto these guys. So, got lots of stuff we're gonna come back and get. Do I want to take mass fear, or do I want to take this? I want to take this. 15 coins gone. What this item does is I can left trigger and it will do massive damage to everything that is it does every damage to everything that's walking on the ground. I've probably explained that already. Sorry. I totally had just a brain fart right there. Just totally stopped in the middle of a sentence. Sitting here playing. Like, wow. Talk about weird. Don't really need Maggie's faith. I don't know what this mushroom thing does. It's one of those items where I should know what it does, I don't. I'm losing all my coins here, and I may use a lot in this battle. So I'm gonna go down to 20, and then we'll come back. I have no idea what this cap does. I have the moon. I don't want the moon at the moment. Did not mean to do that. I want the Empress. Probably want this. Let's see. It makes him a bit slower, but wider. If I got the Hangman, I could come get a bomb. I think I'll do that. I'll get a bomb and coin. So let's get the Hangman from here. Lots of cards I'm gonna be leaving behind here. Alright. Bomb, coin. Pretty good trade-off there. I want the Empress. I probably want this. Just gonna see what I'm fighting and then pound on the left trigger. If it's a ground. It is. I don't even think I've fought this guy before. He's in the air. Yep, and that was all my cards. And so we'll throw the Empress out there. Empress increased my damage. Apparently this Black Cleave is not hurting me because I'm walking on it. He is leaving a lot of it too, so it would be kind of hard to miss it. Maybe it's making me slide or something. That is gonna hurt me. Fortunately, I have solars. Fortunately, my little companion is doing some work. He's gotten me some help. Little Gish has appeared in the basement. That is the first time I have ever seen him. We're gonna get rid of this item. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just use this right here just to speed up the gameplay a little bit. That was the only reason I used that, was right there. We're gonna, might as well use this item over here 2 more times. Touch this, get some keys out of it. Keeping with Maggie's faith when we leave this floor. Now it's all clean up. Now it's just we're gonna pick up the items and go. taking the Empress with us, taking this with us. We've made it, got a lot of items, made it pretty far. We should be very close. Let's see, depths 1, so depths 2 is close. Is depths 2 Mom's foot? No, I don't believe so. I think we're 2 floors away from that. But if I take the Empress right at the beginning, I can do that. Let's see, what should we do with this thing? I think we should blow it up. Good trade, good trade. 3 bombs for 1 bomb. Definitely worth it. Could take the Devil. I don't think the Empress or the Devil really helps as much as you would think. Would have been nice to keep a couple more soul hearts, but overall, nothing to complain about on that. Would have probably been nice to not waste those 20 coins on the toaster. I will definitely have to rethink using the toaster in the future. We have the map. The map does not tell us where hidden items are, hidden rooms are, or anything like that, but I think we have a pretty good idea that the boss is in the lower left room. So what we need to do is a pattern here of looking at the last rooms. So I want to go 2 rooms to the left, I want to go 1 room to the right, I want to go 2 rooms up at least, and then I want to do the challenge. So 1 room to the right, I've got this guy going on. I also have Little Gish. I thought that was Sweet Suffering when I picked it up, but it's a Little Gish. What does he do? Who knows? He probably leaves a trail of black oil slick. Is there a reason to go in this room? What floor are we on? Necropolis 2. I heard Necropolis was more difficult than Depths, but who can really say? I'm sure somebody can say. If I get a bunch of blood, I could come back up here and try and get the blood back. Let's see. So, push this guy over here. Push this guy over here. It'd be nice if my companion was giving me hearts at the moment. I'm doing pretty good damage though. Let's see. Still a 2 damage, but something doesn't feel like 2 damage. So, pain room to the north. I thought there might be a shop or a pain room or a trinket room. That's all we're looking for. Shops, pain rooms, trinket rooms, all of that. If I can't find any other items on this floor, and I may very well clear this whole floor off, then I'll take the Emperor to the past Mom's foot rooms. Those are really where you'd want to use it, because there's just nothing in those floors worth it. It's possible, but unlikely that the secret room is to the left. Alright, so this negates the secret room being on either side, which is good news for me. One more soul heart before I lose the white heart. Probably gonna lose the white heart. We did it in the last floor and then found another one because we were lucky. We've got the shop here. We probably have the secret room. 2 bombs for that. That was a waste. Let's go in here and just see what we have. Would love to get the 15 to get the black candle. I think the black candle is always worth it. Alright, so these guys are invisible, and they will stay invisible in there until I blow them out. So you have to fight them. You don't have to fight them at the very beginning. I can run around, see if there's any red flames. That's all I'm really doing. So now they're out. Now they're running at you. Now they're going to turn invisible. As they're running at you, you're going to just try and get them caught in one pattern. This is not what you want. You want them all running in the same direction. You want them all... you don't also want to keep moving, because they will just run into you. There's still one hidden somewhere, at least. Still another one hidden somewhere. Take one more damage, and I'll be done with my White Heart challenge here. This run is being stingy about giving me soul arts. I can feel that. Oh great, these are the perfect enemies you want slowed down. See, even the Broken Watch is paying off. I think it's been worth the 15 so far. If I'd gotten it later in the game, maybe it wouldn't have been worth it, but it has triggered enough times that... Come on, eat him. If you're gonna eat him, eat him. I don't know what this guy is doing, he's just not... He's standing next to him, but he's not eating him. Maybe something about the blood creep is stopping him. Let's see what's up here. It's just a regular room. Alright, that was the end of the White Heart extravaganza. Let's go back to the shop and think about some stuff here. Do I want to keep my hearts, or do I want to take a bomb? I want to take just the bomb at the moment. No need for keys. Just trying to figure out the best way to play this. Where could the secret room be? It could be down here. I mean, I don't think it could be down here. But didn't we blow this up? Yeah, we blew that up twice already. Not gonna blow it up a third time. It cannot be north. So it is pointing to either being north here or south here. We have to go through this big room down here. 3 big rooms in a row to get to the boss. That, to me, is an indication on the thought that the Necropolis is harder. I don't think normally you would get 3 big rooms in a row that you have to fight to get to the boss room. Assuming the south here is the boss room, which it more than likely is. I'd be very confused if it wasn't. Good, probably good plan I didn't use all my health at the beginning. I think what I'll do is, if I take one more damage, I'll use it one more right before the boss. Maybe I won't even do that. It all depends. Leech is not doing good with Pin. I would have pretty much assumed that. The Pin jumps around and is too hard to target by companions. There's no one solution in the game that's just gonna get all the enemies. They burst enough that one will always give you trouble until you just become so overpowered with your tears that you can take them out yourself. more of these guys. Something gives them a slow effect when I hit them on occasion too. I wonder if that's a broken watch or another item. I'll look at my items. Kind of forgotten what I picked up at this point. Been going on a pretty long time. But long runs are good runs. Short runs are sucky runs. And Isaac. Not doing a lot of lollygagging. I'm doing some, of course. Because I'm just not super speedrunner. I don't think I'd ever do recordings that were just, I'm gonna try and speedrun this game. That's really not my bag. There's always gonna be somebody faster than you. I'm not gonna be in the top 10 of the world. Not gonna be in the top 100. Here's a decent place to place a bomb. Right here. But I can't. Because I only have one bomb. So we could put it here if we think it's here. Well, let's talk about the super secret room to begin with. All odds are that the super secret room is here. Let's try it. Nope. Maybe the Necropolis doesn't have any secret rooms. I've said that a couple times, I've been proven wrong, I think every time I've said it. But, who knows? There's still opportunity on this floor. Lots of areas I have not fought. The key for Soul Heart. Yep, I'll keep that in mind. I've already paid the key. I want to get that a little bit later. As we're gaining health, can we get up to the 15? It's gonna be difficult. I don't have the counterfeit penny anymore to do that. Maybe I should play this first. I'd forgotten about this. Alright, Spot, just stand back, let this guy fill me up. Let's just avoid getting hit. It's not gonna work if I take more damage. Alright. So I'm gonna fight these last few floor rooms. Then we'll do the blood thing. Then we'll do the pain room. Then we'll come back and get the soul art. Then I'll consider where I'm at if I want to use the IV bag. So, kind of like the chess thing where I'm thinking 5 steps ahead, but I mean, not as complicated as chess, for sure. Alright, so one more of these gives me that. One more. Interesting move. We have the hands, they're slow. Still gotta keep an eye out for them because there's 3 of them it looks like. These guys are blowing things up like crazy. I could still easily get hit by these hands, even slow. Being slow is not being helpful. I have the Empress and I have the Emperor. Swing in between those things. Get another one of that. There you go. Again, my little leech not wanting to attack these guys. I don't know why. Mom's Toenail, not the greatest card that you could have because it causes Mom's foot to fall, but half the time it falls right where you're standing and damages you. Toxic Blood, a little bit of usefulness. Stats have not gone up much at all in this floor. Is there a secret room? Is there a super secret room? Gotta take the Empress into the boss fight. We'll come back for the Emperor card later. I don't have any bombs, so what I'm gonna want to do is hit this and then run and pick up a pill. And then hopefully only take 1 damage and all that. That worked pretty well. So, same thought. Want to hit this and then run and pick up the other pill. 24-hour energy. That's great and all, not useful. Hit this, pick up the card. As long as these coins come forward, they shouldn't be a problem. If they went to the exact sideways, it might be a little bit of a problem then. I'm not sure if Rebirth introduced the spikes that come down and come back up. I'm not sure if that's... I think that's new. So we have one more chance to get the blood back. We did not get it. Can I get that coin without taking damage? So we're up to 33 coins. We don't want to take damage on this one. You have to be careful in that room. That whole gravity effect will mess you over. So we can use both the starter deck, which Algaes, that I believe I unlocked that in the last thing. It gives you resistance. So what is resistance? Who knows? I think it's the broken watch that's slowing down enemies. I can't see any other item that would do that. Let's see what this does. It gives me a shield. Great. How long does the shield last? I do have a black heart now. I can go get that soul heart. I don't believe there are any red hearts. I don't think we're gonna go do the pain room. We are now curse free for the rest of this run. That's what I like. Almost screwed that up. Have 3 coins and nothing to spend it on. We're gonna use the Empress as soon as we get in there. We have the Horde Babylon activated. So I think we've done as best as we can do on this floor. I'm saying there is no secret room, there is no super secret room for Necropolis. I bet Necropolis is kind of like an extra large room, except for it doesn't skip 2 floors. Let's see who we're fighting. Oh well, we're fighting Mom. Well, that is the right time to pop the Empress, but I've heard there's a cheese you can stand right here and they can't hit you. Certainly not true for the other enemies. I'm taking damage like crazy. I need my guys to eat guys and give me a heart. I need the heart now. I am going to lose my moms if I'm not careful. Got a little bit of health there, but just half a heart. Just gotta keep dodging, keep your eyes open. Watch the enemies. Don't watch yourself. You gotta keep an eye on everything. If I had a trinket to replace Maggie's faith at this point, I would. Whether we're leaving behind the Empress card, and that's about it. Might as well take the negative. I don't think we'll get to it, but we're gonna go down south if we can make it that far. I say, even beating Mom's Foot here, we've had our victory. Um, but the negative, you have to take that to I don't know. I don't know if I've shown you the final third final boss on the negative. So I'm not gonna continue with that sentence. I don't want to be spoily if you haven't seen that. So you're gonna just be left scratching your head and knowing that you have to take the negative down to something. Maybe we'll get really lucky. I mean, I have no use for coins besides coins equals damage. So, I'm gonna just let my guy, leech guy over here, eat as much as he can and give me up to full health. And when I am at full health, I will use the IV bag once to get coins just for damage equals power. We still don't know how that really is being calculated, how this whole thing's working. It doesn't seem to be changing my stats. Maybe those are just permanent stats on the pause screen. Maybe the pause screen stats are always and have always been lies. Come on, leech guy, eat him. You can catch him. You can do it. You can do it. Well, since this guy's not really gonna damage me as long as I stay away from him, I'll just sit here for a minute, take a little break. This is incredibly boring. I'm sorry about that. I will not do that. Allow that to go that long. Help him a little bit. Come on. There we go. I need that health. Coins plus damage is an appealing thought. I thought maybe by going north here, we would have a chance to hit the boss. I'm gonna go with the same thought going right here because I want to avoid that big room on the left, but maybe I shouldn't avoid big rooms. Maybe I should just head straight for them. It seems like they've got the layout set so that you're gonna have to go through some of the more difficult rooms and you're not gonna cheat these out. I've seen it on very rare occasions you've been able to not go through large chunks of the floor to get to the boss room, but it doesn't happen a lot. Most of the time you start in a place that is close to as far as possible. Alright, let's see. These little worm guys are the ones I need gone at to begin with. My bird's doing damage, which is nice and all, but the bird doesn't give me health. Let's see, come on. Come on, leech. Come on, leech. Another white heart. No reason to even pick it up at the moment. Well, we know there's nothing in these rooms. Is it possible in these rooms that there will be an item? I don't know. I don't know on the red rooms if you can get like those lucky rooms where there's just an item. I don't know if there's actually any reason to cover the whole floor. I know you're not going to get a store. I know you're not going to get a trinket room. With my leech guy going here, he's doing the work, doing the business. All I got to do is avoid taking damage and let this guy just chew on him. He's not super powerful. I admit that much. And I probably shouldn't have been doing this in this room, since these guys can just pop up and kill me. Come on, leech. At least do this guy. Give me some health. I think I'm making progress here. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wasting time. It feels like the health slowly creeping up. Just gonna focus a little bit more on killing them myself. And we'll let the leech do the work that he can do, and stop trying to force him into work he can't do. Because it's taking too long to clear rooms. It's already been at least an hour. Let's see. An hour and 11 minutes on this run. And this is the second run. Maybe we'll get to a 2-hour episode here if we keep making progress. Who knows? Since I'm already in here, I'm just gonna pop my things and use the blood bag until this guy is gone. If I can do it. I saw some of these crystals and such that I haven't unlocked yet. Very powerful. I probably should do like a challenge thing. I was kind of thinking of doing that anyways. Shoot. So, what I'm thinking is, after we do the... Might as well keep the butt penny for the moment. After we do each character that I've unlocked, we'll start doing every challenge. Here we go. Well, secret rooms and super secret rooms. All over the place here on this thing. So, the thought that the reason they're not going rooms isn't true. We found the beggar. We know at least that 2 spades, I believe, doubles your bomb. So I'm gonna hold on to it for a little bit. I'll just hold on to the magician in case I run into it. Oh, yeah, let's try it here. There you go. Attack me now. You can't come across the floor. Of course, my little guy could be getting diglets while he's over there. Sucks the life out of him. Leech. Oh, I have extra card room. I could carry 2 cards. Huh? So that was dumb. I forgot I had that item. Still have not gotten the pattern. The pattern to these rooms is actually very simple, and I'm just too stupid to implement it. It's just don't go forward until they are done shooting. That's all it is. So when you get in the room, all you have to do is stay right here, let them shoot, then come across and do some shots right there, then move forward. It's really that simple, and I just can't figure it. I don't have any bombs. 2 spades doubles the coins. The keys. Have a ton of keys now, and no bombs. I need my leech guy to give me some more health. Watch out for that red creep. Almost walked right onto it. This guy's gonna run right into me. Fortunately, was able to kill him. Still having trouble with the red creep. It's just all over here, this red creep. I don't know if I'm making progress here. I really don't. Because I was going up hard health for a while there. And now I'm not. Because I lost it all fighting. So, who knows? Temperance. Let's see. Safety cap, don't swallow it. Gotta go in this room anyways. All this creep, all this creep. Let's get this one that disappears gone. Alright. Gonna just let the leech do the work here for that one. Kill that one. Alright, so the Hierophant's fine. Temperance is a blood machine. What are we looking for here? We're looking for the blood bag. We did not get the blood bag. We do have the Hierophant card. We do have, let's see, sacrifice room would take 1 heart. Don't think it would be worth it. Just stand here in the middle and let this guy give me 2 more health. 1 more health. Come on. Well, there's no more rooms to do anything. Let's go ahead and step over this. Maybe it'll give me a chest. No, it didn't. Let's see. I need bombs, is what I need. I want to take Maggie's faith. I know where the secret room is. I know where the super secret room is. I just need a freaking bomb. 1 bomb to blow that up. That's all I need. But it's looking very much like the only way I can possibly get another bomb would be if I could get 1 more health somewhere. Not seeing that happening. 1 womb 1, so we're gonna, and we know we're not fighting a regular, let's see, mom's heart. So, there's a white heart over here. Let's remember that. We're gonna use the Hierophant card to give us 2 soul hearts. We're gonna have the Horror Babylon activated. Fudge. Fudge, 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 fudge. I'm not saying the real world, although maybe you heard me say it under my breath. Because I'm being childish like the mentality of this game. That was a really good Eve run. I'm surprised we even defeated Mom's Foot. There's a lot more skill and strategy required to play as Eve. We had a lot more stuff. We were working our way up. We would have probably beaten the next boss. Very likely would have even had a chance against Mom's Heart. Could have gone all the way had I not been dumb and just walked on the spikes. And that is part of the beauty of this game, is that doesn't matter how good you get. Around every corner is another chance to be stupid for you to take advantage of. And if you are stupid, it will kill you. So, sorry about that. We did, on Eve, get the heart. I do not believe we had that before. Win streak says -3. You only get a win if you get all the way to the game, whatever the game all the way is, as far as you've unlocked. So At the very beginning, getting win streaks is easier than at the end when you've unlocked more floors, more levels, more bosses. Next recording, we're going to play as Samson. About average recording we had here. I think we might do pretty good with Samson. We'll just have to see you next time. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a good day.